Alright, what's up folks, Rich Fantastic with you, giving you the recap of the wild card game in the AFC. Jacksonville with the 10-3 victory over the Buffalo Bills. Tyrod Taylor, not very good at all in this game, 17 of 38, 134 yards, no touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Nathan Peterman was 1 of 2 for 14 yards. I'm not sure if they have this accurately. I don't remember Peterman completing a pass, and he also threw an interception at the end of the game. Tyrod Taylor got knocked out. But that is what it is between the two of them. 18 of 40, 133 yards, no touchdowns. And I believe it's only 2. They just gave it to Tyrod Taylor, that is, instead of Peterman, but there might have been 3 picks. LaShawn McCoy, 19 of 75, 3.9 per rush. Tyrod Taylor, 7 of 27, 3.9. Mike Tolbert, 4 of 15, 3.8. The team was 32 of 130, 4.1 yards per rush. So they still ran the ball pretty effectively, but their pass game just was not there. LaShawn McCoy, 6 receptions, 44 yards. Deontay Thompson, 2 of 23. Nick O'Leary, 2 of 22. Zay Jones, 2 of 20. Nathan Peterman fumbled. It was not lost. The team had 2 sacks. Leonard Johnson and Lorenzo Alexander. No interceptions. Brandon Tate, 1 kick return, 10 yards. 5 punt returns, 21 yards. Stephen Hauschka made his only field goal. For the Jaguars, Blake Bortles. We'll just talk about him at the end, give him the numbers now. 12 of 23, 87 yards, 1 touchdown, did not throw any interceptions. He was running the ball all over, 10 carries, 88 yards, 8.8 per rush. Leonard Fournette was not particularly good, 21 of 57. The team, though, however, 34 of 155, 4.6 yards per rush. Bortles was really making a difference running the ball. D.D. Westbrook, 5 receptions, 48 yards. Leonard Fournette, 3 of 21. Mercedes Lewis, 3 of 17. Ben Koyak, 1 of 1, the touchdown. Blake Bortles did fumble twice, recovered one of them, did not lose any of them. Jaden Mickens fumbled, Leonard Fournette recovered a fumble. 2 sacks, Malik Jackson and Miles Jack. Jalen Ramsey and Aaron Colvin had interceptions, no kick returns. D.D. Westbrook, 1 punt return, 2 yards. Jaden Mickens, 1 punt return for no yards. He fumbled that. Josh Lambo, 1 for 1 in his field goals. Jacksonville is just a team that you can't really pass on with that secondary. Buffalo is not a team that passes that well in general. They were close enough throughout the game that they didn't have to completely turn it over to throwing the ball, but they just couldn't make enough big plays because you can't complete passes against this team when you're the Buffalo Bills. Even good teams are going to struggle with them. That's why Jacksonville moving forward is a dangerous team. Now, Blake Bortles did not throw any interceptions. I think he got away with a few that very easily could have been interception. He did not play particularly well in the first half. The wind was a factor. It was pretty obvious in this game. Also affected the Bills as well. Some of the passes may have sailed on them because of the wind, but it's only going to get worse as Jacksonville goes on the road. It's very unlikely that they will come back home to have a playoff game unless the New England Patriots are upset in the next round and they're able to advance, obviously. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. The defense, very good. Clearly, Buffalo is not the greatest passing team, but still that secondary is spectacular, led by Jalen Ramsey, who won the game with the interception at the end. So we'll just have to keep an eye on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Blake Bortles, you can live with the incompletions. You can't live with him throwing interceptions. You can't live with him also missing passes as well, though. So it's gonna be curious with the Jacksonville Jaguars. That defense is spectacular enough that they could be Super Bowl bound, but they need more out of Blake Bortles. Again, we discussed this. He's a guy who can make plays. He's not just like a limited quarterback who you're relying on just to not make mistakes. He's a guy who can actually make plays and do things. So we'll keep an eye on that moving forward. All right, when the game between the Panthers and the Saints go final, we'll give you the recap of that. And remember, we appreciate all subscriptions as well. Thank you.